North Carolina Congressman Heath Schulyer, very conservative, especially on social issues. But I would actually characterize him as someone who has shown some political courage because he does come from a pretty Republican and conservative district. And what he does is he doesn't emphasize the issues on which he disagrees with the Democrats, but he actually goes out and emphasizes those issues on which he agrees, the economic issues, the environment, healthcare, things like that. And so traditionally, that's really a departure for Democrats from his district and from his area, who traditionally, sort of emphasized, tried to be the most anti-gay marriage or the most anti-choice. And I think that has served him well and allowed him to win in a district against a pretty powerful incumbent.
Can I continue with that?
Sure.
It sounded like you said something really almost nice about Nancy Pelosi right near the end. Is Congress doing okay? Not so good?
Yeah. Well, I think it's clearly been up and down. I mean, I think I think most people have been disappointed with their inability to end the Iraq War in particular. I think has been the most high-profile issue. Obviously, Democrats clearly don't hold the only blame for that. The Republicans and George Bush have been using all their power to obstruct it. Having said that, why is it that George Bush, with a 20-30% approval rating, Republicans in Congress, very unpopular, continue to be plagued by scandal, continue to control a great deal of the agenda in Congress? A lot of that is because of the Democratic unwillingness to confront. And I give credit to Nancy Pelosi. I think behind the scenes she's actually on energy policy to some extent, on global warming. She has sort of engineered a more positive outcome. But the fact is, I mean, you look at the Iraq War, and it's like they have not been willing to sort of make the Republicans vote over and over again to continue the Iraq War. They said, George Bush vetoes it, and then they say, okay, that's fine. We'll just pass, complete funding for the troops. So, I think the political consequences of that have been, their approval ratings are lower than President Bush's, which is, crazy. I don't think that's necessarily going to mean that they're going to lose, but I think they're not doing as well as they could be. And certainly on a policy level, I don't think the country is reaping the benefits that we could be if they were showing more courageous leadership.